like a dialogue cutscene, and versus how much time you're in a town and how much time you're in a dungeon. I really like it. It reminds me of all the Final Fantasies I really liked, like
Yeah.
5.
Like
Yeah.
when it,
I was telling Max, it reminds me of 5 and 9, which are two of my favorites. 5 because of the job class.
Yeah, I heard wasn't Bravely Default really a Final Fantasy title when they just changed it to Bravely Default?
It was going to be a sequel to Final Fantasy IV Warriors Light for the DS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
oh wow.
And then it got, and you can actually see a ton. There's actually a couple characters in it that are from that game, but they pretty much decided, oh wait, we're going to make it its own thing. And
I think it's because that game didn't, it didn't do crazy good, right?
I don't know. I think.
I wonder why.
I feel so weird about like a lot of the RPGs from a lot of Square RPGs from Game Boy Advance and
GameCube.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did read an article. It was an interview with the director, and he said, the way Bravely Default is now, we wanted to make a new series, and we figured like this is the best way to like start branching off into a new series is to mix sort of the familiar with some new mechanics. But then Bravely Second will be like probably a little more. The sequel to Bravely Default will probably be a little more different.
Which is they're gonna go with a little more modern design?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm curious to see what they'll do though. Yeah, because the system they have now is really sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll keep the core fundamentals of that. I think they're just trying to be like it's sort of like it's within the realm of Final Fantasy for sure, but it's going to they knew what they wanted to make as far as an RPG goes, and they succeeded. And I think where they go from here, it'd be nice to see them. I think they might try and experiment with certain things. Like they straight up, like in Japan, they had Bravely Default Flying Fairy, but then they did a re-release of the game literally called Bravely Default for the sequel, and for the sequel has a lot of like improvements and things they wanted to fix, and that's the version we got is technically for the sequel. So that's where like there's like a mechanic called Bravely Second that's actually in Bravely Default. But yeah. So sorry, continue, Kelly.
That's you can continue because I pretty much said everything. You're much further into it.
Okay. All right. Well.
How many hours are you into it?
I am. Let's see right now. I am. It's like 20 hours in.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what I did mostly on the weekend of Katsucon, actually. Katsucon. Yeah. I really like it. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So how was Katsucon? Like, how's the what anime, whatever?
It was okay. It was fun, but I don't think it was necessarily for the con itself. It was fun because we got to see some people. We just got to hang out and relax.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Because I find that with anime, like there's anime that I like, but most anime nowadays, like new anime, is not appealing to me. And if there is something good out there, then I'd like to see it. But yeah, you agree, Matt? Yeah. It's so I
I'm digging some current animes though.
yeah. Have you seen anything?
Attack.
What?
Attack.
Attack on Titan?